Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Donna, and for those of you not new, thank you so much for continuing to come back and support my channel. I appreciate all of you so very much. Today I am doing this week's Simply Samples. And in this video, I have taken inspiration from Miss Tiffany Dawn, who does a Sample Sunday series every single Sunday. And in it, she pulls samples to use for the week, and then she comes back and talks to you about them the following week. She is amazing. All of her information is down in my drop down box. I don't know how she works on samples every single week. I would get nothing else done if I was working on samples every single week. So I do pull my samples for 2 weeks at a time. I still only do typically 7 samples, but if you guys remember correctly, last week I decided I wasn't pulling another perfume until we got through some of the perfumes that we have pulled. So I'm not pulling any more perfumes right now. We're not going anywhere. I'm not wearing perfume, so there's that. You guys see my face. I did a little bit of makeup playtime today. I didn't record it. I always wish when I get looks like this, I always wish that I had recorded it. But if I'm recording it, it always turns out like poop. So I don't record it, which is crap. I guess I could record it if you all wanted me to. But I think it's a little cray, honestly. So let's dive into the samples that I picked 2 weeks ago. The first thing I want to talk about is the Tatcha water cream. I did pull this is just a little tiny foil packet. You open up the back and this is what you get. And even this little thing here isn't full. It's just kind of floating around in there. It reminds me of like a thicker milk as far as like what it looks like. Maybe a little more yellow. No, it reminds me of like a thicker, almost dried out milk. So it's got kind of a yellowish look to it, almost like rice milk. Probably because it's made from rice, right? It's very creamy, but it is $68 for a full size of this stuff, and I just don't know that I think that it's worth it. $68 is absolutely astronomical for an ounce of this. You can also get a mini of it though for 0.35 ounces. That is $20, which I guess might be worth it to some people. Well, I guess it would be economically sound, right? But I don't know that I would even do that. It does state that it's a hydrator, but I didn't feel like it hydrated. But again, you only get like one use in this little tiny packet. So there's not enough in here to give a real good idea of what this product is actually going to do long term for your skin. I did like it. It was refreshing, but it was just kind of a meh product for me. The next one I want to talk about is also this one of the skin pulls that we had, and it is the Boscia Detoxifying Black Cleanser. This is what it looks like. This was the weirdest thing I have ever put on my face. When you squirt it out into your hands, it is black. But as you're putting it on your face, it actually becomes clear. But it's also really sticky. And then it started to get warm. And then it freaked me out. Like, I didn't know if I was having a reaction to it or what was going on. I left it on for a little bit longer and then I washed it off. Turns out, after you read the bottle just a little bit, it does say that it is a warming gel cleanser, and it does come out like a gel, like a hair gel. You get it on your hands, you rub it together, you put it onto your face, and it's like almost pulling. You need to make sure that you have enough so that you're not like pulling it, because it gets so sticky that it just wants to like stick in one spot. And I think that is part of the like charcoal masks that they make are really like tacky too, and it felt like kind of a watered down version of that. It's interesting. Would I purchase it full size? Probably not. It is $30 for 5 ounces of product of this, which I don't think is necessarily that horrible because this one fluid ounce is going to last me for frickin' ever. I don't know, honestly, that it will be something that I use. I will probably give it to one of my children. I did really kind of notice when I woke up the next morning after having used it the night before that my skin did seem a little bit plumper, a little bit more hydrated, and a lot more bright. It definitely had a nice brightening effect even after just one use. I have the Living Proof Multitasking Styler. You guys, ever since I decided that this smelled like peppers, now everything that I try from Living Proof smells like pepper to me. It smells like pepper. I don't know why. They're really good stylers though. This comes out as kind of like a paste almost. It looks like a paste, but you just warm it up in your hands and kind of mush it into your hair, and it does. It just smells like pepper. I don't know why I think that now. Why is that oh man, it just smells like pepper. I don't know that I could ever buy a full size of it because of the smell of it. I would really like, maybe I will research it and figure out why I think this pepper smell exists in this. Like, what is the ingredient in here that makes it smell this way? I just don't know. But I mean, it's a good styler. I think that it is decent. It does what it is supposed to do. It does help style your hair. What I really liked about it is that it worked on my wet hair or my dry hair. Some stylers work better in dry hair, or some stylers work better in wet hair. This one worked for both, and it worked to not only smooth my hair, but I could also use it for as kind of like a texturizer, which I really kind of liked. It is $26 for 5 ounces, which I don't think is a bad price for Living Proof. Living Proof is a little more of a higher end brand of hair care, and I don't think that that is a bad price for it. Would I purchase it? Probably not, just because I can't get over what I deem to be a pepper smell these days. So the other hair product that we had in here was this Matrix Biolage Bodifying Styling Jelly. This is what it looks like. This is a little more inexpensive. This is $20.50, and it comes in a jar. What I would say about it is it reminds me of like that, just a regular gel that you can get from like Walmart, like the No-Ad styling gel. It's what it reminds me of, maybe a little more liquefied than that. But that's what it reminds me of. Did I notice that it helped my hair in any fashion? No. I think that it helped with flyaways. It really helped to tame my hair, but I don't feel like it helped to style my hair, which I would want in a gel that I'm sticking in my hair. This just felt like, I mean, I can pull some of it out of here for you. It's clear. And it's just, it feels like water, like a sticky water. Style my hair. I have really heavy hair, so a styling product of any sort, a bodifying jelly, is just going to have some kind of body to it to help have my hair do anything. What I do like about this is it smells really good. It does smell a little bit citrusy, which is nice compared to pepper. So let me know if you feel like the Living Proof stuff smells like pepper too, or what you think it smells like. Maybe it's just my nose is broken. I have no idea. So the 2 makeup samples that I had to work with this week, I kind of hated both of them. So let's just start with this one. This is the IT Cosmetics No Tug waterproof eyeliner, and it wouldn't necessarily say it was waterproof. I didn't find that it lasted very long on my under eyes. This does come in 8 shades, and it retails for $22. I also felt like I tugged more to get this on my waterline than I have ever tugged with another eyeliner, even a Revlon one. I like that it is retractable, but I don't know if that's just for the sample size of it. I have never had a full size. I will never purchase a full size. I can get better eyeliner pencils than this one for less than $22. I went to smudge it out and it just kind of disappeared, and I warmed it up on the back of my hand as well and still went in, and it just didn't want to show up on my waterline. I feel like I tugged more at my eye using this than I have ever with any other eye pencil. So I didn't like this. It does come in 8 shades. It Cosmetics is a decent brand. It's got some good skincare benefits that are in most of their products, not disincluding this one. So there's that. If you're a It Cosmetics stan, I would say that you could probably find a better version of that eyeliner. My favorite eyeliners are the Smashbox Always On. I do like the Urban Decay 24/7, but I do like the Smashbox one way better. But like probably my number 1 and number 2 are going to be the Marc Jacobs highliners and the Smashbox Always On gel eyeliner. I never have to work hard to get those on my waterline. This was awful. And then there's this. This is the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Do You foundation, and I used almost all of these. There's only one that I didn't use that came in this pack, and most of it is because, you know, you only get blister packs. You get 4 different colors, and I had to mix 2 of them together to get my perfect shade. And then I used the darker one in Toffee to kind of do some kind of contour on my face. I only got 1 use out of these, so because I used multiple of them. So I don't have multiple days worth of wear to talk to you about, but I will tell you the one day that I did wear this foundation, I did record and my skin looked like crap that day. It remained looking like crap. There was nothing I could do to fix it. No amount of facial spray that I could put on it and dab in with a beauty blender. No amount of blending that I could do. There was nothing I could do to fix it. It didn't last for very long. It wore horribly. It was a matter of maybe an hour, and it was breaking apart on my nose, around my nostrils here. It was all the way gone on the bridge of my nose where my glasses sit, completely gone. It was awful. It didn't wear well at all. And the consistency of it reminded me of Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's a little bit of a gel-like consistency almost, but that's kind of what it reminded me of. And if any of you are familiar with the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, it is that exact same consistency. And I know that sometimes those consistencies work better with your hands, and I am just not a put the foundation on with my hands kind of person. But in addition to that, I only had 1 use, so I'm not sure if I had another one of these packets and I applied it with my hands, if I would like it any better. Mostly though, because it just didn't wear well. It was light to medium coverage at best. I think that it says that it's full. Yeah, it says full coverage on this thing right here where it shows the thing. It says full coverage. It was light to medium at best. I did have to build it up in multiple areas, and as you built it up, it actually just pulled off of your face. So it just wasn't a good foundation, and it was heavily fragranced. It smelled so much like watermelon. It was insane, kind of like a watermelon cucumber mix. One of my favorite foundations in the world is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I love that foundation. It was my holy grail foundation for a very long time. So it's not that I have something against Too Faced foundations. The other thing I would say is this only has 20 shades. It's not necessarily a groundbreaking shade range. These are the shades that it comes in, and you guys will see that this is the lightest light, and it is super yellow, and this is the darkest dark, and it's not even that dark. It's not even that dark, you guys. This guy is a $36 foundation, and I wouldn't purchase a full size. This sample pack did nothing for making me want to purchase this foundation. I'm glad I didn't purchase a full size of this when it first came out, because I was tempted. I love the Peach Perfect one so much that I was tempted by this one. This one is supposed to be a glow foundation, give you a little bit dewier coverage than the Peach Perfect one, but I find I will have a better foundation mix and better longevity, and it looks better on me by using my Peach Perfect and just adding in some like highlighter drops or something, and then I can get that really nice dewy finish that this one maybe gives. But also, I didn't feel like this one gave you a beautiful dewy finish, a glowy dewy finish. I felt I looked oily. My skin looked so bad the day I wore this. I wear other foundations, like currently today I have on the Tarte Found Sealer, and I know that this foundation also doesn't look superb, but it's in my project pan. I'm trying to get it out of my collection, and this is why, and I can make this one work. Alright, so with that being said, I am going to pull the new samples for this week. Just so that you guys remember, we do have 4 different perfume samples still in use. We have Joy by Dior, we have the Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, we have Prada Candy, and we have Chanel Gabrielle, which I like most of them. I actually have the bin right up here, so we're just gonna go into pulling it. As you guys know, I pull 2 from each drawer. We have hair, skin, makeup, so we're just gonna open this up. Alright, the first one we have is this. It is a Bumble and Mumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. This is a hair oil. Vanishes into hair, giving you sublime softness and a trace of shine. Interesting. I'm eager to try that. Alright, the second sample is this. It is the Chlorine Sun Radiance Rich Restorative Conditioner. So that's just a little sample packet, which is really nice. So there's our 2 hair samples, and then we have skin. Alright, this is a pumpkin sleeping pack. I'm not even sure who this is by. I don't even know what it is. So I will have to look that up, but this is a pumpkin sleeping pack. This is the first skin. Okay, this is the Dermalogica Phyto Nature Firming Serum. I'm actually pretty excited about this guy. I love Dermalogica products, so this is not something I have in a full size. So I'm actually super excited to try that product by them. This is the Tanta Dole Ultra Longwear by Lancome. I do have this in a full size, but I'm anxious to try a couple other colors because I currently have Bisque over here, and I just don't feel like that's my right shade. So I'm curious to try a couple other colors of this. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I'm actually kind of excited about this because I've heard a lot of things about this face. So for samples this week for makeup, we will be working with this Bobbi Brown Face Base Primer and this Lancome Tante Adole long wear or ultra wear foundation, which I already know I like, so there's that. For skin, we have this Phyto Nature Firming Serum from Dermalogica and this pumpkin sleeping pack from some place, I'm not really sure. And then for hair, we have the chlorine conditioner and a hair oil, which is interesting, by Bumble and Bumble. So I'm super excited about the samples that we have for the next couple weeks. I cannot wait to come back to you guys and talk to you about them. I'm really excited about this face base because I've heard really a lot about it, and that's a really luxe looking sample size item. There's that, and thank you guys so much for joining me today. Sorry, I'm kind of a hot mess. My hair has been up and down and up and down, and I'm just a struggle bus today. And I know that the makeup looks really cool from maybe afar, but it doesn't look really cool close up, so I desperately need a haircut. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It really does help our channels out here. And I really hope that you liked it, or me, enough that you're considering subscribing to my channel. If you do, please don't forget to hit that notification bell that's right down there. I do upload content every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and every other Sunday, and I wouldn't want you to miss anything because it's super fun here. So thank you guys again so much. I hope that you're maintaining your 6-foot social distancing and keeping yourself safe. And if you're a state that's opened up, congrats, you can get a haircut, whereas I could not. And thank you again so much, you guys. And until next time, bye guys.